It's all up to you. You are the determining factor. It is possible. You can live your dream. It is necessary that you have goals and you write them down, that you surround yourself with a support team, that you must take personal responsibility to make it happen. George Bernard said, "The people who make it in this world look around for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find them, they create them." Not easy is not an option. It is hard. However, you will discover that it is worth it. It will give you the drive and the courage to get up and come back again. You'll find that there is that deep down feeling that goes to your gut, that no matter how many times you get knocked down, you're gonna come back. As long as you work for someone else, they are controlling your destiny. And if you don't want that, you don't want someone to sign your paycheck, it's gonna be difficult. People gonna laugh at you, tell you that it's a long shot, it won't happen. What are the odds? But you gotta believe in revenge. Like Frank Sinatra said, the best revenge is a massive success. At some point in life, everything's gonna go south on you. You're gonna say, "This is it. This is how I am." We all get hit by life on the blind side. A lot of things gonna happen that will catch you off guard. You can lose your family. You can lose your job. You can lose your home. You can lose your car. They can say, "We don't want you." But during that time, during those down moments, that's where the growth takes place. No matter what you go through, you have to go through it to get it right. Doesn't matter what happens to you, what matters is what you're gonna do about it. You can decide that you're going to stand up to your life, or say, "Let me down, I'm gonna let this destroy me." You gotta make a declaration to yourself that you're unstoppable. You're still alive, you can still do it. If you can't choose to get back up, you will never truly know yourself. So the question is, what do you do when you fall down? You gotta embrace the failure. You get something from it. You already paid. Do something with it. Learn from it. Some of the greatest things we'll ever learn, some of the greatest changes in your life will happen due to pain. A person never knows himself until tested by adversity. No matter how many times you have fallen, get up, look up, and never ever give up. It takes guts to not give up, to pick yourself up. You gotta dig down deep and cut it out. Gotta keep on going again and again and again until you make it happen. 'Cause you know it is possible. Somebody did it. It's not about luck. It's not about circumstances. It's not about opportunities. It's about the will. So the question is, do you have the will to do it? Do you have the right mental attitude to achieve your goals? 'Cause let me tell you, nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goals. But nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. To achieve his goals, you must have faith on things that be not as though they were. You can do it, and you will do it if you keep on going. You gotta tell yourself that every day when you don't feel like getting up in the morning, when you feel weak and powerless. Keep the right mindset on, 'cause nothing on earth can stop you from doing you and becoming who you are. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. When you want it to happen, when you work on it, you spend time, it ain't gonna happen quickly. It's gonna take a lot of time. The process is a very slow process. That's why you need the right mental attitude. Otherwise, it's gonna break you. It's gonna break you to pieces. Every problem, every setback will make you regret going that way. Even though deep down you know it's the right way for you. Will you give up? Or keep on going? So many people out there fail, not because they don't have the ability. It's because they don't have the heart to go through adversity. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and a nasty place. And I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you give it a chance. You'll go through some failures when you're in that darkness. You want to sit there and wait for the light to come, but you can't wait. The only way out is to step forward, to face your fears, to become your own light. There's gonna be a lot of times you're about to fail. We're all a work in progress. But in that moment, I want you to remember the power of you. You will change the world. Even when you're struggling, even when you're discouraged, and you feel like other people have given up on you, do not ever give up on yourself. You must get comfortable with failure and fear. They must be your best friends. They are the only one that moves that needle of life. Every hero you had was called an idiot, crazy, a loser. So how to get those problems solved, you might ask? You gotta take ownership of your job, of your team, of your future, ownership of your life. Victory is possible. You can live your dream. It's necessary that you have a plan of action, that you're resilient, that you stick to it, and you work with a system, that you have the vision and never give up, that you become creative and relentless and keep on coming back every time life knocks you down. When life knocks you down, you jump back up. It's not over until I win. Everything doesn't always happen when we want it to happen. doesn't happen quickly. We live in a world where people want instant gratification. They want it right now, but they're not willing to pay the price. The price of time, the price of patience, the price of doing what it takes to get up there. It's not easy, but it's simple. Here's a sad story. It happened last night. An 18-year-old girl in my city was walking next to her mom. They just descended from the train. A guy was waiting for the perfect moment to reach with his hand the second the train starts moving and pull her bag off her shoulder. They won't be able to catch him, 'cause he's in the moving train. What happened is, the moment he caught the bag, the little girl didn't let go of it. She was strong, but sadly, he was stronger. So when he pulled with all his might, the little girl too got pulled to him. She got pulled to the train and fell under the train. And with the train moving, she got pulled under its wheels. This all happened in less than a second, all in front of her mom, who watched her daughter die in the worst death possible, just 'cause of a guy who wanted instant payout. He didn't have patience. He just wants reward, and instant reward, no matter what it cost. He thought it's a shortcut. He thought he found a shortcut to life, and destroyed many lives in the process. Don't expect it to be easy like this guy thought. It is simple, but it's not easy. It's a system. If you work it, it's gonna work for you. But you gotta do it. No shortcuts. You gotta keep doing it. Make no mistake about it. People who have patience are the people who always make it. A man asked his child, "Do you know how hunters used to trap monkeys? Rather than chasing them up a tree or shooting arrows from below, they'd put a heavy glass jar with a narrow neck on the floor, which had the monkey's favorite food inside. They'd then step back and hide, waiting for the unsuspecting animal to approach. When it does, the monkey would reach inside, clench a fist around the food, and try to pull it out. However, the narrow neck of the jar would stop the poor monkey from getting its hand out. It would pull and pull, but to no avail. There was simply no way to get its hand out of the jar without releasing the food. Rather than letting go, though, the monkey would persevere, refusing to drop its dinner. The hunters would then approach and catch it to enjoy a meal of their own. Don't be like that monkey, warned the man. In life, to fight another day and grow as a person, you must know when to quit, when to move on, and when to let go of whatever is holding you back. Sometimes you have to let go and give up what you have now in order to receive something better in the future. Don't let your stubbornness be your downfall. You'll find that it's necessary to let things go, simply for the reason that they're heavy. Let go of them. Tie no weight to your ankle. Unless you let go, unless you forgive yourself, unless you realize that it is over, you cannot move forward. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. Cry, forgive, learn, move on. Let your tears water the seeds of your future happiness. We can't be afraid of change. You may feel very secure in the pond that you're in, but if you never venture out of it, you'll never know that there is such a thing as an ocean. The sea, holding into something that is good for you now, may be the very reason why you don't have something better. Once you realize you deserve a bright future, letting go of your dark past is the best choice you'll ever make. Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go, but rather learning to start over. It is important that we forgive ourselves for making mistakes. We need to learn from our errors and move on. Renew, release, and let go. Yesterday is gone. There is nothing you can do to bring it back. You can't, should have done something. You can only do something. Renew yourself. Release the attachment. Today is a new day.